How do you answer this question? Who is Jesus? If someone were to come up to you on the street and ask you that question, what answer would you give them? Have you thought about that lately? Even if you're a Christian, even if you've been a Christian for quite a long time, have you given much thought lately to how you would answer that question? Who is Jesus? Let's listen to how John answers that question in the first few verses of his gospel. John chapter 1, starting in verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. All things were created through him, and apart from him not one thing was created that has been created. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. That light shines in the darkness, and yet the darkness did not overcome it. And so what is John saying about Jesus? This is in no way an exhaustive list of what we could say about Jesus, or even an exhaustive list about what John says about Jesus. But in these few verses, we can pick out a few things that John says. He says that Jesus is eternal, that Jesus is God, and that Jesus is the source of light and life. And so why does this matter? Why is it important for you and I, when asked who is Jesus, to be able to answer with these things? Well, I think we can look at each of those and can pull out why they should matter for us in our lives. To say that Jesus is eternal means that Jesus has a certain perspective about all of creation and even about your life. Jesus, being eternal, not only has this perspective over all of creation, but Jesus has a perspective on your life such that he knows its beginning, he knows its end. Jesus knows your eternity. And so we can trust him. We can trust his perspective on our lives. Jesus is God. Jesus has power and authority. And so not only is Jesus willing to enter into your life, not only does Jesus have a desire to rescue you from your sin and give you new life, he has the power and authority to do just that. Jesus is the source of light and life. Do you find yourself searching and groping through life, trying to find answers, trying to find your way forward? Look no further than Jesus. He is your source of light and life. Perhaps the most important question that you or I could ever answer is just that. Who is Jesus? Nothing else will have a greater or a better impact on your life. I pray today that you and I would answer that question, who is Jesus, much the same way that John did. Have a blessed day.